Do you know what? Do you know what? Sometimes in life, sometimes in life, you. It's best not to look for trouble. It's best not to. Curiosity killed the cat. You know what I mean? And listen, this wasn't curiosity because I haven't been spying on Caitlin. I haven't, Caitlin. Do you know what? Once I did a search for you after you said you was on Sirius Radio, but all I found was your own channel doing the Sirius Radio. So I don't know. I've never seen it. It's banned in the UK because you are actually banned from the United Kingdom. You have been found in possession of an offensive butt. So listen, so I was sent some footage by somebody today, and I've seen this horrific Mal Evans shitty T-shirt before, and I'm going to tell all vinyl nerds out there right now, I am gonna make the Mal Evans ultimate T-shirt. I mean, the man's not even going to get a fucking look in this year. You know what I mean? Fitzby died, yeah. No, listen, I've been trying to keep away from this all week. I thought, let them get on with it. Let them fucking get on with it. But I can't help it. You know what? I said to myself, no, Invisible Ray, you, for research purposes, you have to buy this album, and I will be getting it out of the Vinyl Nerds. The cash that I've had to shell out for this, I will be getting it off the Vinyl Nerds in blood later on. So don't worry, I'll get my 400 bloody quid's worth of bullshit, 14 fucking tracks plus in the town where I was born, up my bum. Oh, sorry. Anyway, listen, I've only had one beer so far, but I've been given some literature. Things is really getting serious at the moment. You know, whether it all starts in a sort of like an evil tree, like a triffid or something. Where was the roots of this problem? Was it with Kit O'Toole? Was it with Talk More Talk? Was it even with Fab Four people? Because do you know what I think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I've seen the main instigator from Fab Four Free for All on Rachel's Ghost channel. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But anyway, listen, tonight we will get some of this footage of Caitlin up, and also we're going to do my unboxing of Revolver. And I've put a pair of sausage fingers on for the occasion. So please come and indulge me later on, and also indulge yourself. I'm not going yet, though. I'm going to talk about this so as you all know what you're dealing with later. I've seen plenty of these Revolver box openings, and they're all pretty shit. So I thought, well, there's no point in me showing you some shitty old CD, is there? Hey, that's for peasants. So I thought, I know that Fab Four Free for All have already done all three. They've done the whole hat trick. They got their hands on that stuff by illegal means, bribery means, we know. So they're cheating. But it doesn't mean they're out of the race. They were the second. And I told them they were the second. Jerry Springer was the first, but he also cheated. He also bribed people. He also knew people, and it's a dirty trick, because there are people out there like perhaps Andrew Dixon. He fell on his sword this year. He fell on his sword with this one. He said, no, I have not received any freebies. Mind you, I think he was getting really ashamed of it all, wasn't he? When that bloke sent him that huge Dylan box set, he started. It never went to his head, though, did it? Never went to his head. He didn't start going around all these shitty old Z-list conventions with the penguin present and saying, oh, I'm Mr. Mayo. Oh, look at me, I'm Beetle Brad. Yes, I know all about Nazi automobiles. How about that, eh? And I've met fucking Jack Douglas, and he spilt his pint all over me. Oh, happy times, though. Happy times. Oh, I was going to tell you a story about today. Do you know what? They've got, I don't know who's security at our workplace, but there was these fucking idiots hanging about, like Arabs and that, you know. And I said to the boss today, I said, you know who are these fucking arseholes in the security at the moment? They're staring and patrolling and looking beardy. And and he goes, oh, he says, it's still the same company. He says, but it's different people, I think. And he said, and I said, well, can't you phone them up and say we want some white people here? And he says, well, I can't say that because it's illegal. But he says, if they fuck up, though, he says, we can sue them. And I says, yeah, but I don't like it. Because I says, once one of these dirty bastards finds out there's scrap metal in here, they get all their dirty mates coming round here. And also, on another part of where I work, right, it's quite a large place, they've employed a black geezer, right? He looks like a Somalian because he's got that whirly dervish hair, you know, that stands up for about 6 foot, like he's been given electric shock. Anyway, he was at the fucking clocking out machine, right? And guess what? He couldn't fucking work the clocking machine. He was the first man out the other day. I don't know how he clocked out, but he managed to do it. And then today, he was sort of like, he was spinning it round and he went, and then he went, and he knew he was going to do it. He panicked because it was too much for his brain. A fucking swipe card. It's too much for the bloke's brain. I thought, fucking how many? Do you know, he didn't even go once, twice, you know, because sometimes we do it back to front, don't we? He didn't do once, twice. He did 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He did every single fucking corner. Eventually got out, somebody showed him. I thought, you know what I mean? This is the fucking future of Britain. It's the future of Britain. I'll kick them all out on their fucking arse. I would. The lot of them. In fact, I'd do worse than that. I'd fucking turn them into Soylent Green. No, I wouldn't want that. Apparently, if you're in the lifeboat of the Titanic, you go for the fat chef first, and he's got to be white, possibly Italian as well, because he's going to be eating all the pasta and all the nice stuff, the meatballs. So when you come to tucking into his flesh, much better. Or a Frenchman maybe who's been, oh no, because they eat garlic and snails. So fuck it. Anyway, let's see who's. Apart from you fit to be tied, no one's showing their face. Good. Yeah, I will get overtime for that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm on a salary, but I have to clock in and clock out just to let them know what I'm doing. So, but it was. I just couldn't fucking believe it. I just thought, what? You know what I mean? And this isn't the first time. I've seen people like that. You know, you get these security guards bobbing about and they're supposed to ask you for your ID every time. You know, not in this workplace, but I was on the Southern Rail and I was at Southern House and they had all the black fucking security hanging around because they couldn't do nothing else. And they kept coming up like pestering me. I was with about 4 or 5 girls. And every fucking tea break, they come up, start asking me. In the end, I said to them, look, I said, have you got a problem remembering faces, or is it just you want to come round and start annoying these ladies? I said, so do us a favour and fuck off, or I'll report you. You get a bit angry sometimes about it. Know what I mean? Anyway, that was years ago. So I've learnt my lesson since then, not to be so racially abusive. But at the same time, do you know what? If one of them got in my house, I'd strangle and torture them to death. I would, because I just don't like them. I don't want to live next door to them. I'm sorry. Anyway, look, I'm going to turn up later on with my revolver box, and you're going to be really excited. And also, Brian, yeah, we do. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's why you can't say to see who's fucking got in. Well, I didn't see him until he grinned. The oldies and the goldies, all right? But people wouldn't have these stereotypes if they weren't fucking real, would they? Hey, that's what you got to tell the kids these days. Why are they saying things like that about these people? Why didn't they invent the first satellite TV set for fucking Rolls Royce? Because they're fucking idiots. Anyway, on that note, I'll be back later on after I've had a couple more bits and pieces, you know, bit more food, ice cream. I'll be back. I'll be back. Give me about 2 hours. All right. Bye. Bye.